Nonito Donaire, former multi-division champ here at the Robert Garcia Boxing Academy. How's it feel to be, getting back in and training and everything?
It's good. Actually, Robert's gym is an amazing gym. It's spacious, it's nice, but most of all, the atmosphere. Everybody's a fighter here, champions and up-and-comers. So, we all work together, and just the atmosphere is just the mentality of it all. It's incredible. It's different.
What are your thoughts on your rematch with Darchinyan? I mean, do you think he's still dangerous at this stage in his career?
He's always going to be a dangerous guy because, it's no matter how old you get, you're always going to still got that power, like Azuma Nelson,
Yeah.
Azuma Nelson always had that power, and he's always a dangerous fighter, So with me, with Darchinyan, he may not be the same physically, but he's so strong, and he's still a dangerous opponent, and that's one thing that we can't look past.
Was it hard to, the Undisputed Gym? I know you always had a great preference for that gym. Was it hard to kind of have a camp here, be away from them?
I mean, they're my family, Those guys are my family, and they understand what option, that I take. But for now, it's just more of searching what can inspire me, what can get me in better shape. And this is the first time I tried out here, and so far it's been good. My guys will always support me. But again, it's just more of searching what works for me better at this time. I want to be on top. In order for me to be on top, I can't be sitting idly.
Okay. You had some work today with Rudy Ochoa, one of Robert Garcia's upcoming kids. How was the sparring?
Tough kid, he's a tough kid. He's a rough kid. He can take a punch. He goes in there and try to pressure you and stuff like that, and you get a good workout from him.
Okay. And what about? Did you happen to say after Maris's loss? I know he had. People would love to see maybe you and him down the road. Do you see a loss to Johnny Gonzalez?
I mean, everybody can get hit with something like that. I mean, he apparently got hit with something as powerful as Gonzalez's punches, but that fight doesn't really make him who he is. He's always going to be the champion. He's always going to be that person that made it on top, that beat everybody in the division. So hopefully that he get that title back, and hopefully we can make it happen. But again, that's really not our choice. We always can say we want to fight each other. We already know we want to fight each other.
Yeah.
It's just the promoters and the network needs to somehow make it happen. It's just a difficult situation. Fighters are not what they are. What people think they are. We don't really get that option.
Well, are you surprised at the way the whole Top Rank Golden Boy feud has trickled over to the networks and how it's kind of divided the sport in a way?
In a way, I mean, it's unfortunate because there's good fights in promotions, from both promotions. They can make incredible fights, and hopefully, they can make it happen because we, regardless what the network or the network does for us, we get I'm always thankful for them. They make the fight happen for us. They give us opportunity, and we're happy with that. And hopefully that we can resolve that. I mean, ultimately the people and the fans are the one that's getting out of the fight. But for us, we want to fight the best out there. But if not, we still get the opportunity, and I'm always thankful for that work, like HBO, for giving me the fight, and I'm always thankful for that. For Top Rank as well. I mean, likewise with Mars and his promotion, the network. So again, it's just pretty much the people who lose out of it. For us, we're happy to just be in that ring.
Okay. And you moved up to 126. Do you feel like it's just the right time? Your body's matured
I'm
to where...
getting old, man. I wake up and I'm like hurting all over the place,
Yeah.
And as much as they can say, yeah, I'm still young, 31, but for a lot of Asian guys, we get old fast in boxing, and usually you'll see guys at 30 and they're done. I'm at that age, and I'm turning 31 in November. I still feel good. It's just I think it's more of the drive.
Okay.
When I was talking to Robert here, when I was younger, when I was coming up in the professional level, my mind was I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. Like my mind now is just I gotta change it. I gotta change it because I know it's not there. It's not there. I know that the drive is not there, and that's something that me and Robert was talking about. That we're creating that drive back.
Okay.
I shouldn't get hit with the punches that I'm getting hit with. So we're just kind of revamping, re-energizing that mentality, and hopefully that we can gain back the old me.
So, do you see, from what you're saying, maybe the light at the end of the tunnel, or do you still feel you have a good 5 years in you? Or
I think if I really, it's just more. Physically, I'm good. It's just more of the drive, you know. I think that I'm satisfied with my life, you know. But again, you know, we still want the rematch, you know. We want to make that happen, and hopefully that drive will spark up. But I'm not sure at this point of the mentality. Just the mentality. I just gotta put it together, you know. I want to fight Darchinyan. We want to make it happen, and we want to fight the best out there. And hopefully that will, you know, get the rematch, and hopefully that will inspire me to keep working hard, you know. But I think just being with Robert and just being here, you know, the guys out here is bringing me back to when I was an amateur, where we train together. You know, I've always just been training by myself, so that made it hard for me to find the rhythm. But now I'm finding that, and I'm realizing the mistakes that I've been doing in the past.
And as far as the rematch, is this something where if it doesn't happen, you can be satisfied, or is it kind of like a thorn in your side to where deep down you want to avenge that?
Every fighter will always avenge something, you know, but it's not a thorn because I'm using it as a motivation to where I'm at. Why did I lose? Why did I fail? It's a motivation to figure out who I am, to figure out all over what I need in boxing. So it's not so much as a thorn, but more about motivation. But being a fighter, of course, you want something that was taken, you know, and that's one thing I want. And hopefully, but I'm not gonna sacrifice weakness for it, you know, because at 126, I'm getting older. He's older too. So at 126, I feel good. You know, I go in there and I want to be, when I go in that sparring session, I want to go the way I go into that sparring session, the way I'm going to go into that fight. I want to go in that way. Not go into sparring session and all of a sudden there's a different guy in that ring, you know. So, and then I think that has to do with just being older, and then just I'm not the same, you know. If it was 10 years ago, I could go down to 112 as easy as you know. Yeah. But now I can't do that. You know, I can see now that there is difficulty losing weight, you know. But you know, we want to just keep moving up from this point on and just keep rising.